Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm back again with another sweet, delicious, fantastic recipe. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this. Please kindly click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and like this video if you do at the end. Okay, now let's get right into the cooking action. Okay, so here we have noodles. So this is a noodles recipe. We have noodles, we have some sardines, some vegetable oil as well. So we also have chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, chopped scotch bonnet pepper, chopped red bell pepper, and some spring onions as well. I forgot to add that we also have egg. So it was not in the video, I forgot to put it. So we also have some eggs, and that is what we'll be using for this recipe. In a plate, we're going to crack open 2 eggs. These are the eggs we'll be using for this omelette. We are going to make an omelette. We'll be cracking open 2 eggs, and then in it we're going to be adding some chopped scotch bonnet peppers. We're also going to be adding some sardines as well. This sardine, it's what makes this omelette really different and unique. You really will enjoy it after making it, I promise you. So we're going to put in all the sardines into the egg. We're also going to be adding some seasoning cubes, just a little bit, because sardine is very salty. So we'll be adding a little bit of this into this mixture and whisk to combine. Now over to the stove top, we'll be heating up some vegetable oil for making this omelette. It's going to be so amazing, I tell you. Okay, so after heating it up for some minutes or some seconds rather, you'll be pouring in the mixture we made earlier into the pan. Spread it so that it will go around in the pan and it will be in a circle shape. Allow this to cake up for some minutes by covering it. We're going to be leaving this to cake up for about 3 to 5 minutes. After 3 to 5 minutes, our egg is ready. As you can see, the up is caked already, more like egged. So we'll be flipping this over so that this top side will complete its own cooking process as well. It gave me a little bit of tough time flipping, but I was able to flip it. This omelette was heavy because of the sardines inside, so please be very careful where you're flipping so you won't scatter the omelette and it won't break. Allow this to heat up and cook the down part. Now that's the down part cooking up, the part that was up before. Allow it to cook till it is well set. Then we're going to be taking this out of the pan. Okay, I had a little bit of difficulty trying to do this. You can be more careful than I was. Just make sure you take it out without breaking it. At the end I divided it into 2 because it was tough. Okay, so you take it out of the pan and set aside. Okay, we'll be heating up some oil in the pan again for the main process that we're about to start for the noodles recipe. In the pan, you pour in some onions and saute till fragrance. add in the scotch bonnet pepper and mix as well to combine. Please do not allow this to burn while frying. Make sure you're watching it. Then we're also going to be throwing in the red bell pepper. Now I add the red bell pepper at this point so that it will bring out the fragrance that it has and release it into the oil. Now this is a flavor building process, and I would really love you to do this while you're having your recipe. Okay, now this is a mixed spice seasoning. It's called de-gyma. I don't think that it's de-gyma or de-gyma, but it's a mixed spice I use all the time. It is very nice, it is very flavorful in dishes, so I add it at this point so that I will build up flavors. You allow it to fry with the onions, the bell pepper and the scotch bonnet so that it will release its flavor into the oil and the vegetables. Now here we're also going to be adding our fresh tomatoes that we chopped. I almost forgot. We'll be adding this and we'll be mixing to combine. This coming together perfectly already. Basically this is not a dish for vegetables. It's very few vegetables we'll be using. Season with the seasoning that came with the noodles. You add it inside. I used about 3 of the seasonings. I used 3 because I made 3 anyways, but you could use 2.5. Actually I used 2.5 of the seasoning, not the whole 3, because sometimes it could be a little bit much if you use everything in the noodles. That's why you get your noodles too spicy or too sweet when you're cooking. Cover this to fry for some minutes, about 2 minutes, and it's done. You don't have to over fry this. Okay, so this is just all for the sauce that I'll be using. So I'm going to set this aside. Now heat up water, let the water come to a rolling boil, and you're going to boil these noodles in the already boiled water. Allow this to soften up, let it cook al dente, which let's say about 2 minutes to it getting completely cooked. You take it off the heat so that the indomie won't become soggy or won't clump together when you finish making it. Okay, so this is when we're done with cooking it. Mixing and mixing. Look at this. At this point I actually didn't cook it complete so that it won't become soggy. Take it off the heat and bring back the pan that we have. Okay, then you'll be adding the already cooked noodles. Now I actually drained it in a sieve and then I transferred it right into the pan. Now this helps in making your noodles not clump together. You see, it doesn't have to be together, it's just one in strands. That's what happens when you cook the sauce a little bit first before you boil the noodles, so you just have to pour it immediately. Mix everything to combine. Add some water at this point so that it could cook the noodles through for just about 2 minutes. It doesn't have to take long. You add the water and allow this to cook so that the noodles can become completely soft. Okay. So I covered this to cook up. Now I didn't know I was not filming, but I skipped the part where I opened it and I put in the spring onions. So this is why you're seeing the green stuffs. Is the spring onions that you put last. Just leave it for a while to heat up. You don't have to leave this for long, just to garnish it and make it look beautiful. Okay, and that is it for the recipe that we're making today. This is a beautiful noodle recipe you will love to make. So delicious, so fantastic, whatever you will call it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to click the subscribe button, like, comment and share with your friends. I look forward to seeing you next time in my next video. Bye.